Back home now, and Australia's tourism industry is suffering, especially as the latest round of lockdowns affect more than half the country. Sky News reporter Jonathan Lea travelled to Jindabyne, a winter tourism hotspot in New South Wales, where the snowfields and surrounding region are experiencing a very quiet season.
The snowy mountains are made up of tourist towns. Towns where families come to build memories, where snowmen and toboggans bring thrills and spills. But right now the ski slopes are empty here, and its businesses being left out in the COVID cold.
Order up? Yeah. I'll grab you some water as well.
In January, snowboarder Laura Stamp took a leap and bought a business with a hubby in Jindabyne.
Constantly was asking me, can I work for myself? Can we work for myself? Can we start our own business?
They were hanging on the recent public school holidays to bring home the bacon. Then
Sydney went into lockdown and we didn't get that tourist trade. We didn't get that boom.
like many, they're down 30 to 40%, biting into their bottom line.
Everyone relies on that winter trade. They rely on the school holidays. It actually often quite carries you through sometimes the whole year.
The area is just really, it's like a ghost town really at the moment.
In the peak season, it's a scramble to nab a table here, let alone a hotel room, which should be booked out. Instead,
the businesses are claiming to have probably 20% of occupancy at the moment.
Tom Pelly bought the historic Mawamba River Lodge with his dad.
We always knew that when COVID came in that it would affect us, and we've sort of prepared for it.
Last year they shut Mawamba for the year. To be safe, they've converted shared accommodation into chalets and waited for the huge dumps of snow to bring the tourists. The weather did its part, but not the virus.
Yeah, we've had a 70% loss in bookings due to COVID.
Now, like many here, they're giving full refunds.
We wouldn't want to punish people that can't travel.
On the hills we found the Nataris family, a rarity. They've flown from Cairns to Canberra to get here. It would have been cheaper to go to Queenstown, but they wanted to show their support.
Yeah, we're probably one of the lucky ones that have been able to get out and try and enjoy, you know, the beautiful weather, I guess, it's putting on.
Ironically, this year's falls are powder perfect. The snowy mountains are as beautiful as they are barren. And while it's a winter wonderland now, the truth is the region and its businesses are still battling the aftermath of the Black Summer bushfires, long seared into everyone's minds. The fires burned for weeks. Just ask Brad Spalding of the Wild Brumby Snaps Distillery down the road. He may laugh about his range.
Yeah, it's a beautiful drink. That's our best seller.
Liquid God, isn't it?
Yeah, it's liquid. Yeah, that's sex in your mouth, mate, that stuff.
It's paying the mortgage.
That definitely is.
But the fire's impact is real.
Yeah, the last 2 years have really tested the whole region and the community in many ways, because we had the bushfires, and then we went from the bushfires, we had a bit of a break, and then we went into the virus. So we've had basically 2 years of really uncertain times.
While his cafe is open, he fears business is getting worse around town, leaving everyone dependent on August, the most important ski month. With Aussies trapped at home, it's been booked months in advance.
It's the absolute cream. Now, if we get that, we're going to be looking pretty good.
And if you don't?
It's going to knock us about incredibly. It's really going to cut hard without August.
There is some good news. Back in Cooma, the hyped Snowy Hydro 2.0 is being built.
Amazing in a world that's been destroyed through fires, COVID, recession, that is still steaming ahead. It's a credit to all the workers involved.
There are 1,200 workers, 600 local, digging 27 kilometres of tunnels, including a massive power station under a mountain. It's Australia's largest committed renewable energy project, and it's dangerous stuff.
We actually stopped the job 21 times early in the year because we didn't believe the contractor was operating at anywhere near our safety standards. You know, on the original scheme, 121 people died. We're not going to kill anyone on this job. That is not going to happen.
With safety prioritised, it will be a crucial cog in the local economy until 2026. But everyone around here, though, is just waiting to hear one phrase.
Out of lockdown, go to the snow.
In the meantime,
We're a tough town. We'll push through it and we'll get through it.
because In the tourist towns carved from rock, there is stone in its people.
We're mountain people. We'll get through it. Mountain people have to be tough.
They just ask, when you get the chance, don't wait too long to come back and bring your family with you. Jonathan Lea for Paul Murray in Jindabyne, Sky News.